There are a lot of people who do the same workout every single day. And if this is you, you're going to want to stay until the end of this section because you might want to change it by the end of it, okay? So if you're somebody who does the same workout every day, there are some good things about this, okay? The first thing about it is that it is obviously incredibly easy to remember. If you're doing the same workout day in and day out, it doesn't take much of the guesswork of, what am I going to do today? Or, my trainer showed me that exercise routine and I don't really know what to do on that workout. No, you know exactly what you're going to do because you are doing literally the same workout, right? So it's easy to remember, and that's a great thing. It takes a lot of the guesswork out, and this is usually a big problem with people when they're starting out in the gym. There's so many different exercises. It's hard to know what to do. It's hard to know which ones are right for yourself. So if you have that same workout, it takes a lot of that mental fatigue out of it for that initial part. On top of that, it can also help if you have limited access to equipment. So if you have a workout routine that is perfect for your tiny home gym where you have a couple dumbbells or you have maybe a treadmill and just a kettlebell or just a little bit of free weights, you might be kind of limited in what you can do overall on your workouts because you just don't have that much equipment. So you might be doing ultimately the same workouts simply because you do not have multiple things to do. And if that's the case, that's kind of, again, one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm just going to kind of cut my losses here. I only have access to this amount of equipment, so doing the same workout every single day might be okay for me in this immediate sense. Another great thing about doing the same workout every single day is that you become very efficient at specific movements. So when it comes to long-term success, the better you can get at specific movements like squatting, like bench pressing, doing push-ups, doing lunges, the more you can practice these movements and the more you can just get used to doing them, this is actually what's going to allow you to build muscle, build those overall motor patterns, which will allow you to build the most strength and most muscle over time. So that's an amazing thing about doing the same workout. You're getting consistent practice day in and day out of basically the exact same movements, okay? It's not all sunshine and rainbows though, because there is a problem with doing the same workout every single day. So one of the big problems is it becomes boring. Who wants to do the same workout every single day? I know I don't, and I personally don't. There were times where I did do the same workout every day because of those things that I mentioned above, but nowadays I try to switch it up fairly frequently. And one of those big things is it just becomes boring. I don't like doing the same thing every day. Some people do like that routine and doing the same workout every day, but it can become incredibly boring. And we know with a lot of people, when it comes to adherence and working out for a long period of time, if you are not able to enjoy it even a little bit, if it's always boring, you're going to be way less apt to do it consistently. And if you're not doing it consistently, you're not going to basically reap any of the benefits from long-term exercise success. Another problem with doing the same workout every day is that it can build overuse injuries. So overuse injuries are essentially where you do the same motor pattern day in and day out for a very long period of time. And what happens is that connective tissue, maybe in your knees, maybe in your shoulders, it starts to slowly degrade and wear down. You see this a lot of times with people who are doing machining work in factories where they're literally like lifting a lever every single day, 10, 20, it's crazy sometimes how long these people are doing this for a long period of time. And when you do that, you are literally using your shoulder muscles, elbow muscles, wrist muscles every single day to do the same movement. That can build up overuse, which can of course injure yourself. This same thing can happen in the gym if you're doing the same type of exercise workout routine as well. Maybe not as quickly and as drastically as some of these people who are doing the machine stuff, but it is something to consider. And also too, you're not really progressing typically too well. And this is because there's usually not a lot of variation in your workout. You're not adding a bunch of weight. You might not be adding in different movements, and that variety, that variation over time, switching it up every now and again is what's going to get you the most benefits in your overall workouts. So here's what I would recommend for you to do instead of just doing the same workouts every single day. So have a basic template for your workouts of what you're going to roughly do. And then for each workout, for each specific exercise category, have about 2 to 3 exercises for each part of that template. I'll describe kind of what that means in a second. I'll give you a little bit of an example. So an example of what I would do instead of working out the same workout every single day is having an upper body section on your template where you're doing an upper body pulling exercise and an upper body pushing exercise. You would also have a lower body pulling exercise and a lower body pushing exercise. So that's kind of the template. You're going to have those 4 different categories. And in those 4 different categories, you can have different exercises that hit those categories. So maybe for an upper body pulling, you're going to think about a lat pull down or some dumbbell rows. A lower body pulling exercise, doing a deadlift or a Romanian deadlift. Upper body push, we all know push-ups and bench press. And a lower body push might be some bodyweight squats or back squats. Okay? And then what you can do each day is have one of these categories that you're picking from. So you're doing one upper body pull and push, one lower body pull and push, and then you're taking out one of those exercises from that category every single day. So maybe one day you're going to do a lat pull down, a Romanian deadlift, a bench press, and bodyweight squats. The next day you could kind of flip the routine and do it a little bit differently, right? Do it in a slightly different order, maybe do completely different exercises. So we're hitting the same movement patterns. So we're doing the same movement patterns, but we're doing different exercises. So this is going to give you that variation, which can help for long-term success. It's going to give you a little different movement patterns slightly. So you're not building up those overuse injuries, which is important for long-term success without injuring yourself, of course. So that's kind of what I would recommend to do and how I do it in my workout routine. Of course, at the end of the day, if you just like doing the same workout every day, it's not going to be like you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to harm yourself. It just could be a good thing to kind of look up some different exercises and throw in some variety every once in a while. And now and again, because that will help you for long-term success in your workout routine. Go ahead and give this video a like if that part gave you some good value.